Good morning. Today we're going to be getting back into the run. It is early morning here, and it is cool in here today. But we're going to be doing 6 different exercises before we get on to the run. Push-ups, sit-ups, do some curls, mountain climbers, jump rope, and we might do a couple other things. We'll see. Just getting into the warm-up right away because it is cool. Probably shouldn't have wore shorts out here today. We're going to be doing a 4-kilometer run. I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and go at 8.5 kilometers an hour. See how we do on that. All right, and then we're adding bucket lifts on there as well, so that'd be 6 exercises. I got an event later on today, so that's why I'm doing the early morning workout. And we're packing for a trip at the same time. So it'll be a busy day. But I'll try to have this uploaded by 3 p.m. today. The legs don't feel too bad this morning. My lower back, I feel a little bit of soreness there. Oh. All right. Hamstrings are a little tight. It's just a little cool out here. Once I get warmed up, especially with the jump ropes, I should feel better. So I think we'll definitely do jump ropes first. Then we'll get into the bucket lifts, and then maybe do mountain climbers. Kind of switch it around. All right. Let's get into these leg lifts here. Already I feel a little bit more warmed up, so even on a cool day, once you get moving and keep moving, you'll feel more comfortable. Doesn't take too long. You just have to fight that initial urge to go back inside from the cold. At least for me, I don't like cold weather. I deal with heat much better. But this garage doesn't feel too bad. It's 36 out there and it doesn't feel that uncomfortable in here. Just a little cool. Definitely tight on my lower back, hip area. I need to loosen that up because I will be running today. Not fast, but I don't want to be tightened up on the treadmill. This might help a little bit. So I'm at 48 subscribers now. If we get 2 more, I'm eligible to go live. And that might happen while I'm on vacation. So I may try to pull this off where I do a live session overseas. I don't know. I have to figure out the technicals of it. I don't want to mess it up, but may give it a shot and see if it works. When I'm back, I'm definitely going to be looking to do live sessions in here. If I make it by Walmart today, I'm going to get a tripod. So y'all have a different angle. Put up a little bit higher and be kind of looking down. I won't have so much glare, hopefully, from my overhead light. We'll mix up things and try to make the view a little better. These knees warmed up here. There's a sore in this left knee still. These quads just have stressed out. Arm circles here. Definitely need to make sure my upper body is loosened up because we're going to be doing bucket lifts, curls, push-ups, and the mountain climbers. I'm still holding myself up, so make sure the arms are ready. here. Pull these back some of the elbows. All right. I feel like I'm ready to go. The lower back is still a little tight. It's because it's in the morning, that's why, mostly. I'm not a morning person. Once I get going, I'm okay. It's just that first few minutes. So we still haven't done 100 of these jump ropes without having to stop, either from technique or just from fatigue. So let's see how far we can get without making a mistake or getting too tired. That's as far as I wanted to get. Felt more tired than usual. See if we can get up there. Whew. I guess it's just my body waking up. That felt a lot harder than usual. All right. Let's do some bucket lifts. Knock out 10 of these, then we'll go to the mountain climbers. May do more than 10, see how our arms feel. Yeah, I can definitely do more of those. Probably use a heavier weight as well. I may look into actually getting heavier dumbbells. All right, so the jump ropes, bucket lifts, then we'll do mountain climbers. Then we'll get to another strength move, maybe do curls, then do sit-ups, and then the last one we do will be push-ups, number 6. I think that'd be a good combination. Still having trouble with my right side of my neck and trapezoid area. It's like the whole shoulder, neck area is a little tight. But I did sleep a little better. So, should have some energy today. This morning was very slow going. That jump rope was tough. Excuse me. I think I'm just still waking up. That's the problem. I'll try to knock out 100 of these, excuse me, 100 of these mountain climbers. All right, next we'll do some curls, and then I'll show you another exercise as well. As soon as I catch my breath. I'm going to use the lighter weight on the curls so I can make sure I'm using good technique. With this one, you do need to concentrate on your technique so you're isolating the bicep. Rest up a little bit more. Well, the good news is at least it feels pretty nice now. It doesn't feel too warm at all, or too cold at all, rather. So with these, I'll show you a video on these, but all you're trying to do, I keep my knees slightly bent, my elbows kind of close to my my abdomen here, and just go up nice and easy. All we're trying to do is isolate the bicep, so I wouldn't use a heavy weight at first, because then you're going to tend to use your trunk to try to rock it up like this. But you want to try to isolate the bicep. When I do the curl and squat, I have to use my trunk and momentum to get the weight up because it's too heavy. But I need a heavy weight so I can do the squat. So that's a different kind of exercise. I'm using more of nearly my entire body with that exercise. But this one I want to use a lighter weight and just isolate the bicep muscle. And just a nice smooth action. And you just go until you feel like your muscles are about to fail, and then drop it and go to the next exercise. All right. That felt pretty controlled, pretty good. I'm going to demonstrate another exercise. I'll show different versions of it if I can. Let me get the best angle on this here. Maybe that way you can see my legs lift and my arms lift at the same time. I think I'm in the center of the screen now, as far as I can tell. So all I'm going to do with this, I'm just trying to, we're trying to work the lower back area. So I'm going to lay prone, I'm flat on my face. I'm just going to lift my arms out, or you can lift your arms above, or your hands wrapped around your head and lift your head up like that. And you can lift your legs up as well at the same time. I'll attempt to do it. I don't know if I can actually, or just one leg at a time. Let me show you. So you can just hold your arms out and just go up and hold it for a few seconds. And if you want, you can lift your legs up and arms like a Superman pose. Hold that for a few seconds. Or you can put your hands behind your head and hold up. So either way, you're doing the same exercise. You're just trying to isolate the lower back muscle area. So I'm going to lift up again. Both legs and both arms. Down. And you can build up to where you can hold it for longer periods of time. One more. Oh, you can definitely feel it in that lower back. I'm sure I'll feel it tomorrow. I may incorporate that maybe 2 or 3 times a week. That really helps. And that's why I have trouble with my lower back, especially sometimes if I'm running faster. I can feel the lower back tightening up. So that's all about the core of the body. And I'm going to hit the sit-ups now. So I'll work this area, and I'm going to work this area. We're trying to get 25 of these. Non-stop if I can do it. I had to stop at around 20 last time, or even before that. Make sure I'm not missing the exercises. We did jump rope. We did bucket list. We did curls. We did mountain climbers. I'm about to hit the sit-ups, and then I'll do the push-ups last. So not a bad series to get back into it here. A little challenging, but not terribly so. I got a feeling this is going to be hard though. After doing those, I don't know what else to call it, Superman poses. I'll put the proper title in the short I'm going to make for it. I just catch my breath here a little bit. This is kind of an endurance exercise here as well, because you're constantly going in motion. So make sure you have your breath before you get started. Yeah, just my body's not used to working out in the morning, that's the problem. I was able to finish it this time. So that's an example of progress. And it's measurable because I was able to finish the workout it comes in stages. You don't know when it's going to come. But if you're doing this every day, you will make progress. Stick around. I'm going to rest up here and I'm going to get some push-ups in. Make sure the shoulder's ready to go. You'll find if you're around my age in your 50s, 60s or higher, you'll find these joints just don't want to cooperate with you. Always make sure if your joint is not ready, if your shoulder's not ready or elbow, don't even attempt to just do a modified version of these. You can go up against a wall and do sorry, but let's try it this different way. If that was a wall, it wouldn't move. But you can go up against a wall and do a modified version of these. And it's not nearly as strenuous on the joint. But it's important. I think this is a very good exercise. And you can feel the muscles that are working. It's not just your shoulder area, it's your chest and just your core. You're stabilizing your trunk, your midsection. So it's hard to replicate anything different. So we're going to do 25 of them. We'll see how long these arms can last. Get my breath all the way back. This is not meant to be a heavy circuit training session. So it's, make sure you're getting your breath completely back before you exercise. We're just trying to ramp up back into to a higher level of intensity. And then being in the morning, on top of that, at least for me, it's presenting a challenge. Although I was able to get to those sit-ups. But you see me struggle with those jump ropes. When your body's cold and doesn't want to work, it won't. I was able to get through that, and it felt easier. So that's what progress looks like. All right. Let me take a little drink here, sorry, before we get into the run. Did not hydrate enough coming out here. I like these ice drinks. I should be probably drinking more water, but I like flavor stuff. That should do it. Excuse me. All right. Let's put you up here. Let's see, that's on. I might take this jacket off. It's already, at least my body's warmed up enough. Let's see if I'm in the middle. Not yet. Kind of. Let's try that. All right, should be okay. So I'm trying to go 4 kilometers like we did yesterday, except we're gonna go 8.5 kilometers an hour instead of 6.5. But I will warm up at least a minute at 6.5 because I feel like my legs still haven't. I feel warm overall, warmed up, but I don't think my legs are quite there yet. Just do a minute warm up walk, then we'll get into the 8.5 kilometer pace. Try to hold for at least 4 kilometers. Well, a minute's already gone by on the treadmill, but give myself another minute. Legs feel way too cold still. Always take time to warm up. If your legs aren't ready, don't even bother trying. Just keep warming up for a while. It's not worth getting hurt. And you know your legs are warmed up when your walk feels more like a free-flowing experience rather than you're having to force it or anything feels stiff at all. So just go by how you feel with it, and you'll learn how when your body's ready to go. All right, 2 minutes have gone by. I'm gonna go ahead and step it up to 8.5 kilometers, which should be an easy pace here. Yeah, feel too bad though. I give you updates every kilometer. Feels pretty good so far. Left knee give me some trouble now. Frustrating. Trying to kick it out here. Probably not surprising because it's morning and cold out here. But try to work this out. Calm down a little bit. 5 minutes. The left knee has calmed down a little bit. Keep an eye on it. Come up on 1 kilometer now. 10 minutes into it altogether time on treadmill. Left knee still feels very stiff, but it's not hurting yet. It's gonna be a struggle to finish this. That knee don't hold out. All right, starting to come up on 2 kilometers, about halfway there. Left knee is feeling a lot better, so hopefully I should be able to get through this. 15 minutes total time on treadmill. Excuse me. All right. Oh, man. All right, I got about a mile to go. Almost 2.4 kilometers. Coming up on 18 minutes and about 2.5 kilometers now. Coming up on it anyway. Oh, boy. All right, coming up on 20 minutes total time on treadmill. getting close to 2.8 kilometers now. It still says 2.7, but almost 2.8. Yeah, 2.8 now. Oh boy, excuse me. Three kilometers now, one more to go. The legs feel fine at this point. In fact, they feel like they just warmed up, of all things. So it took that long for my legs to feel comfortable. Now I'm just battling fatigue. We'll keep going. Oh boy. Coming up on 23 minutes now, and it's just, well, just turned 2 miles, so between the walk and the run, I'm averaging 11 minutes, 30 seconds a mile, just FYI. So 2 laps around the track to go, 800 more meters. Oh boy. Excuse me. God, Lord have mercy. That's here. .600 meters to go, about a lap and a half on the track. Coming up on 25 minutes here now. total time on treadmill. It's a battle right now. 500 meters to go. $25.46 on the clock. About lost my balance there. That's why I know the fatigue is kicking in when I lose my balance like that. See if I can make it out here. Make it to the finish line. One more lap, 400 more meters to go. 200 meters to go. Half a lap around the track. Just taking all my concentration to try to get to this thing. Left knee's kicking in a little bit again. Not surprising. Coming up on 28 minutes now. Total time on treadmill. Less than 100 meters to go. Oh, man. Almost at 4 kilometers now, we made it. Thank God. 28, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. Should be 4 kilometers now. Yep. I'm gonna slow it down. I'm gonna go down to 6.5. And just keep this pace to about 30 minutes. Total time on treadmill. That was a significant effort to finish this workout. Left knee kicked in several times, loosened up, then towards the end started tightening up again. I nearly lost my balance because of fatigue. I think it's just because the morning workout was hard to get my body going. I felt it on the jump ropes right away. It was going to be difficult. So you have to adjust your schedules, and you will, because life events happen. You may find yourself struggling if you're working out at a different time of the day than what you're used to. Your body's just not prepared for it. Well, you can look at it two different ways. It will be more difficult and probably inconvenient, but at the same time, it's going to make you stronger because you're presenting your body with something different it's not used to. So it becomes a little bit more resilient, both mentally and physically. All right. So consistency is what is going to get you to the finish line more than anything else. Just making those adjustments as life events happen. I'm busy this afternoon, so I got it done this morning. Tomorrow I have to do the same thing. Got a busy travel day, so I have to work out in the morning. We'll just make it happen, one way or the other. All right, 31 minutes total time on the treadmill. I'm gonna slow this down now to, let's go to 5.5. So overall, I'm happy because I was able to get through the sit-ups without having to buckle and catch my breath. What else? I was able to grind through this workout even though I felt tired. So mentally, I'm becoming a bit stronger with the workouts. Almost reminded me of my younger days where I was able to get through very difficult workouts. But it's definitely more of a challenge now because the body really screams sometimes to stop. All right, coming up on 32 minutes. And you don't have that bounce in your step like you used to. You will experience some of it. I'm starting to get back a little bit. I think it's just going to take more time than what I planned for. So thanks to all y'all for joining. I'm about close to 50. And like I said, if I can't make it happen overseas, I'm going live. I'll definitely make it happen here. I'll have a tripod set up and I'll try to get it organized as I can. Might have to do a few test runs. Make sure I do this right. But that way you can follow along if you're on the East Coast or wherever you are in the world. If you're up, you can follow along with the workout if you want to do what I'm doing. If you're not up to that level or if you're above that level, just make your own adjustments. You can do half of what I'm doing, half pace, half the exercises, modify it, or go longer, lift heavier weights. So you just modify it on your own abilities. Don't try to copy exactly what I'm doing unless you're right there at the same fitness level as I am. And you may come up with exercises and stretches that are more beneficial to you. So you just make those adjustments. The main thing is what I am trying to send the message to the world is consistency is the most important thing in any part of fitness. And I don't care if you're an Olympic athlete or you haven't ran a step in your life of any length of time. If you're consistent, you will improve over time. I mean, it's just physics. Your body's just going to become more efficient. And guess what? Your mind becomes stronger too. You're not just training the body. So just stay with me this year. I'm going to be out here every day. As I said last night, we'll take it year by year instead of month by month or day by day. We're going to take it year by year. I plan on being out here indefinitely because the body never stops, but we'll take it year by year and measure our progress that way. No 28-day challenges here. You know, no New Year's resolution. This is a year-long resolution, not a New Year's resolution. So if you make that commitment, you won't be sorry. At the end of 2026, you're going to look back and say, I went through a lot, but it was absolutely worth it. We'll measure our weight too, and I'm sure I'll lose a few pounds. But what I really measure my progress is when I'm able to run, what exercises I'm able to do more efficiently. Because that's your daily function. If that's improving, then your quality of life is improving. The weight will drop off naturally as you're burning calories, as long as you're not overeating, eating too many snacks. You're eating a well-balanced diet, you're fine. When you're full, you stop. Avoid sodas as much as you can. That has a lot of sugar in it unless you're drinking diet. If I drink these ice waters a lot, I don't drink a lot of water. I probably should, but I just don't. That's just the reality. That's why my theme is real workouts for real people. You know, I'm not going to change my habits totally just for the sake of fitness. I'm going to have some quality of life. I'm going to participate in the Christmas dinners, the Thanksgiving dinners, parties. I'm not going to exclude myself from eating certain things just for the sake of fitness, because you don't have to. If you're consistent with these workouts and eat in moderation, when you feel full, you just stop eating. You'll be fine. My biggest problem is snacking. So when I get home from work, I want to snack. I mean, it's almost like a compulsion. But I'm going to try to get in more of a habit of just drinking more fluids and giving maybe myself that full sensation. So that's my biggest thing I have to work on this year, is the curb to snacking, especially after work. And sometimes at nights I'll snack too. So we all have our own challenges, and I'm no different, so I'm going to have to work on that. But for the most part, I'm not changing my diet around that dramatically. I just eat whatever the family's eating, and when I'm full, I stop. That's how it is. So just portion control, I think, is the main thing. I'm going to slow this down a little bit to 5. So tomorrow I'm going to do another early workout. We will I will hope my legs are better, feeling a little bit better, because I plan on going 5 kilometers instead of 4. I'll nudge the pace up a little bit to 8.6, because I felt like I was starting out pretty slow. The pace felt slow to me initially. So I'll go up 1 notch higher and try to go 1 kilometer longer. On the exercises, I'll mix it up a little bit. Won't be as intense tomorrow on the exercises, because I want to spend most of my energy on the treadmill tomorrow to get some aerobic endurance in. I think we worked on our body pretty hard today, or fairly decently anyway. I may do some curl and squats, so I'll work the upper legs and arms. That's kind of a total body workout. I may do some squat thrusts as well in addition. That'll be our intensity of the exercise tomorrow, I think, and I'll try to come up with a couple of other ideas of either warm-ups or stretches or some other exercise that's interesting and that can be useful as well, of course. That one we did today with the lower back, I felt like was very useful. I may really incorporate that on a regular basis, because I do have trouble with my lower back, especially on the treadmill. I don't have enough stability in the core area, and I'll feel it. You'll feel it more when you're running fast as you get faster, and you will get faster. All right, let's slow it down a little bit more. 4.5. I feel like I got my breath nearly completely back. This wasn't meant to be an intense exercise, but it felt intense on this treadmill today. Those jump ropes felt terrible. 40 minutes total time on treadmill. All right, slow it down. All right, we'll see you tomorrow morning. Have a good Saturday.